Hey everyone, so today I am 20 weeks and 3 days pregnant. I'm a little late putting my video up, but I've been just kind of not feeling like doing one. Plus there's really not a whole lot for me to talk about. So I am at the halfway point, so that's exciting. My doctor will schedule my C-section around 39 weeks, so I have about a little less than 19 weeks to go if I make it as far as my scheduled C-section, which would be wonderful. I'd love to make it that far. So anyhow, let's see. There's really not been a whole lot going on. Everything's pretty much the same. I'm still having breast tenderness, and I am suspecting that to last for the remainder of the pregnancy. Still coughing and gagging. Last week I actually threw up, which is the first time I've done that in a really long time. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. I still have heartburn. The baby's moving a lot more. She tends to kick my bladder and my cervix a lot. We're down at my pubic bone. And that is exactly how Carly laid. So apparently she's laying, she must be like facing the ground maybe. Hannah faced my back a lot and Noah faced out the whole time. But yeah, she really does a lot of kicking way down low, so I know that she, and I don't think there's any possible way that she is head down anymore. She must be completely breech. And I think that she's transverse. Now, all of my babies so far have been transverse, which means they lay from side to side. Because I can feel her on both sides, like from hip to hip, I can feel her on both sides. So I'm pretty sure that she's laying sideways. And I think that my babies lay that way because my uterus is a bicornate uterus, and so it's heart-shaped, and there's not enough room in one whole horn, so I think they just kind of lay in the best way so that they have more room, I guess, if that makes any sense. So, anyhow, yeah, so I've had heartburn. I don't know if I just mentioned that or not. I'm not as tired as I was. My energy seems to be picking back up. My hunger seems to be picking up pretty fast. I seem to be eating about every hour and a half to 2 hours. I have gained 6 pounds total in this pregnancy. I'm up to 150 pounds from 144 pounds. I do have a pair of maternity jeans that the thighs feel a little bit tighter, but those are the only pair, so I don't know if maybe I'm washing them and putting them on too high of heat when I'm drying them, and it's just kind of like shrinking the fibers. I would like to think that they are shrinking and not me growing, but anyhow, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about because there's really not a whole lot happened in this last little while. It's been a very quiet week as far as my pregnancy is concerned. Oh, I did mention last week that I was having a lot of pain around my lady bits, and that is getting significantly worse, especially when I stand or cough. It's almost like a bruised feeling. It's definitely not round ligament pains. It's not those sharp, really quick pains that just last for a second. They're really kind of like bruised feeling, and I kind of looked it up online, trying to Google maybe what it could be. And I don't even remember what it was called off the top of my head, but I think it was something like pelvic floor dysfunction. Oh, there's a fly in here. Or pelvic floor something. It's something where the muscles along the vaginal area become weak after having so many pregnancies or having vaginal births, although I know the vaginal birth part doesn't apply to me. But I almost wonder if maybe that is exactly what's going on. Since this is my 4th pregnancy. However, when I went to the doctor, I forgot to ask about it. It didn't seem like it was that big of a deal, so I didn't ask, or I just forgot. But next week on the 25th, it's a Friday, I go for another ultrasound at the maternal fetal medicine doctor, and they will be looking at the heart again. My regular high-risk OB said that they will not be doing ultrasounds in their office since the high-risk maternal fetal medicine doctors excuse me, are going to be following me there with ultrasounds. Not unless something were to come up and I needed to go in and have an ultrasound right away. So, but anyways, that's it. Like I said, not a lot to report. I will show you guys my belly, and yeah, I think we'll call it a day. So let me move the camera. I am I'm sitting right in front of the window, and the window's wide open, and I don't really want my neighbors to see me pulling my shirt up. I don't mind that they see me talking to a camera, but I don't really want them to see me pulling my shirt up. So let me move the camera and I'll give you a belly shot. Alright, so this is my 20-week belly. Not seeing a lot of change. That's it. My belly button is still out there. I don't know that it can really come out too far, but that is the belly for 20 weeks. Alright, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.